This is called Honda Hands, and they're Meredithian sonnets. Believe it or not. 1. No doctors of madness, a closed shave, closed to the new wave or the new boys, I don't know. Open like a wet rave, a damp squib, oh edifice of tech house, minimal and techno.
Heart on sleeve melodicism with low-slung bongo loops. Mbongo, mbongo, a song of that kind, with old-school glunky funk and fuzzbox riff-racking clonks, monotone, ronronnante, sur ce ton dégoûtante.
And that bit at the end that facilitates a curtsy or bow. Hand in hand and wearing trousers, hell's bells, tame ego cargo uncoils my belt for Arnold. A horse is more beautiful as he is more English.
Horse, flutter-tongue flute amid lo-fi brain-fry anguish. Or in Tokyo, Coke woke up the Czech tech sector. His incinerated ears will file shortly like bad news. I wish I had your arch lute, your feathers, your dole. 2. They are beautiful when they put their hands on. In the mirror, I like being common. I am a bit magnificent. Yesterday, I only played with the enormous dads. They flirted with anyone they wanted to be a fucking hello, hello.
You should have seen the tiny mums and aunts wasping around their stings, then beetling towards the Vino Rouge, while the kids played fake celebrity nosebleed again. Like real, like chameleons, like ostriches, like hell.
He says, she says, after lunch by the ocean between them, the fish have been lying about the fishermen. Those little rubber fishermen on elastic don't come back who have been to China. They never do listen to poetry.
You like not that French novel? Tell me why my vocabulary book did this to me. Forgive me, call me old stonehead, call me old gruntcake, just call me. You were saving those exits for later. 3. He says he would like to sing torch songs in some kitsch musical with swings and bouquets, a carousel and winged Pegasus painted on the backdrop as he murmurs, murmur, mourn, mumble, mumbly mum to the blonde.
When once upon a time, it was 1975 all the time, when all the girls were made in England and all the boys was wild and rococo, like a Joan of Arc in an age of chemically production, 14 malfunctioning pathways to do, re, mi.
As prelude to Evan Parker, to Blues Jimmy, to Leapy Lee. It's a pretty flat song, no bel canto, no diphthongs, no bell-bottom lemon loons and tight baby blue astrakhan woolly pulleys. I hold a bar of soap to my left ear and emote into sea spray.
But sea spray didn't work either. I died the following year, falling on my lance. I wished I was your A&R man, into your loving arms and excellent flop singles. Do it again a bit faster and something about your Honda hands. 4. His last Faye arrangements, oh Linda Jones, 70s music ruined the Wombles. Dear Grandad, fuck you, I love ELO. Everything I did turned into poetry. Even Gilbert O'Sullivan is cheerful, bright and gay as one day I was.
Leo Sayer, oh don't say he fluffed the vinyl skating fluff. ELP's Tarkus vomited foam into the unprepared piano. And we picked the bits out with our Martian teeth till disco snapped our TARDIS spider legs and we flopped.
And flipped. Get off, Foxy, that's where the happy people go. I'm glad I'm free and playing the organ, but girls don't cry, big organists do. Boo-hoo, Cindy Birdsong, of course, is never alone. Half woman, pro-canary, she wanna stay with me in the chimney.
I was there, damn it, in the piano, in my silver boots, in my concept, burning my lungs platinum with longing for the LP records. My guitar hand worn shorter than my saxophone ones. I elbowed the keyboard, fisted the trumpet, licked out the drums. 5. Outside the poem as it comes into being, the other poem, the one that contains the world, and then beyond that, all the others that are the world, singing like branch tips catching the light before the roar and tremor of thunder, the angel in the boot.
Of the spam assassins, losing their way in the history of the sonnet, the distress signals of the hands of my lady readers who have discovered the brassiere factory. Audrey, Bridget, Clemence, Denise and Yvonne.
In my dream I'm writing our sonnet, but in the poem itself I'm making bad sex with my Chinese mother-in-law and her spaghetti tattoo woven beneath her bra straps. My feet were nourished on her breasts all night.
And as we reached the UK, my massive following turned to nothing. Now I keep all the Osmonds in my greenhouse. Only Jimmy is innocent. Donny is rotten and late and small. Oh, Carol, let me in. I carry the gift of...
Thank you.